Oh mon ami bidi, dibidi dan, dibidi dan, dibidi dan, dibidi dan, 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 dan.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Stefano, and welcome back to my channel. What's poppin'? If you're new, welcome to the SG gang. Before I even get into this video, make sure you like this video, even though you haven't seen it to the end, but just like it anyways. Comment. I know y'all gonna get to commenting because it's a very touchy subject. And subscribe. Hit that subscribe button right now. I haven't done a real raw video on my channel in a very long time. If you guys do want to check my last real raw video where I came on here and talked about some real stuff, some controversial stuff, hit this right here and check out that video. You guys can probably tell already by the title of this video what I will be discussing today. Before I get into that, I do want to say these are my opinions and these are my experiences. So if you disagree, that's fine. If you agree, that's great. We're all here to share ideas, have conversations, talk about it. I mean, I think that's another reason why I feel convicted to talk about this subject, because I think it's something we should talk about as a community and as people, you know. So without further ado, I've been rambling for a little bit. Oh, and let me do this because y'all gonna ask me about this hair. I already know. I have done a hair video on this video already, so hit right there, and that's the hair video. Make sure you check it out. Okay, without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, so like the title says, I do want to talk about skinny women also being body shamed. A lot of times when you think of body shaming, you think of bigger women being body shamed or people who are overweight being body shamed. In this video, I'm particularly going to talk about women because I'm a woman and that's what I relate the most with. So yeah, so a lot of times when we think of body shaming, no one really thinks about the skinny girls. No one thinks about the slimmer women or the thinner women or lean women, whatever you would consider them. I said all those names simply because that is what people kind of classify my body type. If you didn't know, I am 5'6" and I weigh 150, almost 150 pounds. I know that sounds really dramatic, but I'm a solid 150, and I think it's probably really a lot of just my muscles, because it can't be nobody fat. Like it just can't be. Maybe the body fat in my head, I don't know. But and a lot of people consider me skinny, lean, thin, or slim. I almost never get slim thick or thick. None of those. No one ever calls me that. No one ever considers me that. I don't even think I consider myself those other labels. I've been skinny all my life. All my life, I've pretty much been skinny. When I was in high school, I weighed about 116. By the time it was time to graduate, I finally got up to 130, but even then I was still considered skinny. And I was about 5'6" majority. By the time I got to high school, I kind of maintained that height, and I have been that height ever since. So I've been categorized as a skinny girl. I grew up as the skinny girl, and growing up I didn't really feel different, or I didn't really feel like the skinny girl, you know what I mean? Like I knew I was a skinny girl, but it wasn't really a big thing. It wasn't up until my early 20s, maybe like sophomore year of college, sophomore, junior year of college, when I maybe started to feel the pressures of I need to gain weight. And the reason why I started to feel the pressures was because I was receiving comments like, dang girl, you skinny, or you need to add a little weight, or that's all you're gonna eat, you're not gonna eat more. Dang, you sure do eat a lot for somebody who doesn't gain any weight. These comments, I don't know if any other skinny girl can relate to this, but these comments have been targeted towards me in my early adulthood multiple times, and by various people. They have been by guys that were interested in me. And not necessarily, I'll touch on more like on what guys that are interested in me kind of say, but they have been from women that were bigger than me. They have been from women that were thicker than me. And I almost wonder if it's a projection of some type of insecurity onto another person. Like, why are you worried about how much I'm eating or how much I'm not eating? Oh my gosh. And I've heard the comment of, that's all you're gonna eat? Are you watching your weight? Why are you worried about my weight? Like, let me do me, you know? And I've received those comments on multiple occasions by different types of people. And from my understanding, skinny girls never speak up about how these comments also affect how we feel about our bodies and how we feel about what our body image looks like to everyone else in the world. We start feeling like, at least for me, I start feeling like, damn, am I starving? Do I look malnourished? Do I look like I'm anorexic or I'm bulimic? Like, what would make you say that to me? Like, do I not look healthy? Like, just so many questions. Like, you left what you were doing to come and comment about what's on my plate, how I'm eating, how much I'm eating, and how I'm gaining weight. And you know what's so funny? Like, when people make comments like that, they don't even know that, like, there are some skinny girls that are really out here trying to gain weight and they just can't because their body type doesn't really allow them to put on weight like that. Maybe their metabolism is really fast, so they can eat as much as they want and it's just really not gonna do anything. I am partially one of those women. I am partially one of those women, and my light just went out. Why would you do that? Sorry, my camera died. But yes, like I was saying, it's like people make these comments and they don't understand how it affects a skinnier woman or a thinner woman. We all can agree on the fact that social media and like the grand opening of Instagram has really dictated what body shape is considered pretty, what body shape is considered top notch, what body shape is considered beautiful. If your waist isn't snatched all the way in and your ass isn't like as big as Niagara Falls, then your body is not considered the perfect body type. Because of that emerging into social media and being this big thing of like how women are getting their bodies done and how they're waist training and hitting the gym, whatever it might be, it has created some subconscious pressures for some women out here that probably don't even know that subconsciously this is why they feel the way they feel about their bodies. And I just really wanted to touch on the fact that, like, I feel like very often thinner women and skinnier women are looked past as if certain comments will not bother us, or things that people may say may not affect how we feel about ourselves because we are not overweight, or we're not a fat girl PHT, or we're not, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, well, she's a skinny girl, it doesn't matter, it's not a big deal. But the same way an overweight woman or maybe a thicker woman or even a curvier woman does not really want to be commented on her body or what she's eating, is the same way a skinny girl does not want you telling her that she's not eating enough, or dang, you sure do eat a lot, for somebody who doesn't gain any weight. Like, we really don't want to hear your comments because everyone's battling something different. So this brings me to my point of, in 2017, and I'm gonna put a before and after picture. The time span between these two pictures are, one is in 2017 and the other one is probably like 2012, 2011, 2010-ish. And you can see clearly, like, I'm more head than body in 2011 or 2010, and in 2017 I clearly gained weight. So very quick story time. In 2017, I told myself, that's it. I'm tired of being skinny. I'm tired of being told, oh my God, you're so small, you're so tiny, or blah, blah, blah. You know, are you watching your weight? I got tired of these comments. And I was like, you know what? I'm really tired of being skinny. And I really told myself I'm gonna gain weight. I started eating about 6 to 7 meals a day. I was working out, but I was only working out my bottom half, meaning my ass and my thighs. So with that being said, you know that I gained weight, but then my stomach was also coming with me. And although I was getting compliments like, oh dang, you put on a little weight, or have y'all seen Steph, like, her ass grew, or she getting thicker, or you thick now, you slim thick now, or dang, you look good, or whatever. In that same sitting of receiving these validations, we would say, I felt very fat. And I mean that in the most like self-reflecting way. I felt big. Like, I felt like my stomach was like leaking over my pants. Like, I wouldn't take full body pictures, or I wouldn't take pictures from the front, because I was so subconscious about how big my stomach looked to me. I started gaining weight in my arms. My arms were bigger. I couldn't even fit into certain, I would rip through some of my shirts. Like, and in a weird way, I was like satisfied, but also in a very weird way, I was not happy. I became way more subconscious than I was before I gained the weight. Very weird. So that alone let me know that I was probably gaining weight for the wrong reasons, because here I am, I finally got out of my skinny girl, quote unquote, phase, and I hate it here. And granted, it probably is because I didn't go to the gym, I didn't do any ab workout, I probably wasn't eating the right meals, but I found myself still being dissatisfied with my body, even though I got thicker. Also too, I started drinking amphetamine. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want to know my review and my thoughts about this product. I will let you guys know, in case any of you guys are considering taking it or whatever, starting your journey with them. Started taking amphetamine, and I was just like eating 7 to 8 meals a day. And I know that sounds really crazy, but I really was eating consistently all through the day. Eating. I would force myself. Even if I wasn't hungry, I'd be like, I need to eat. The problem with that is that that wasn't really natural for me. So eventually, I started losing all that weight, because naturally I really eat like maybe 4 meals a day. And my body started to go back to how it was naturally, and then I got into a stressful relationship, breakup type thing, and then I really started losing weight. There has been times where I felt like I always have this like battle with myself where I feel like I have to gain weight because I'm gonna look like I'm not eating. I'm gonna look like I'm sick. Clothes are not gonna look right on me. I don't even know if you guys can recall a time where you could check my my videos, but I'll probably link it up here. It was a vlog around my birthday vlog. I was doing Vlogmas week, and I complained about all the clothes that I got did not fit, because I chose normally the size I would get from this company, but none of it fit because I had lost so much weight. I had lost so much weight, and in the same breath that I was happy that I didn't really have a stomach anymore, I was also very sad because I started to feel like I looked sick. And it didn't help with any of the comments I was getting about, oh, like, you know, you need to eat more, you need to da-da-da-da, that's how you're gonna eat, you watching your weight, blah 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 blah, like, you so skinny, like, you're so tiny, like, you're so little, you're so blah blah blah. Like, those comments all came chuckling down into my perception of how I felt about my body. It wasn't really up until like late 2019 and now 2020 where I'm skinnier. I'm considered still skinny, but I've just started to embrace my natural body. Like, I still do want to gain like a little weight, because I do want to have like a really nice like butt. So I do want to gain a little weight, but I want to do it the right way by, you know, eating foods that are healthy but can also help me gain weight in that area, and also hitting the gym and being consistent. I tell you guys this whole story just to kind of bring to light that skinny girls get body shamed as well, and there's just this whole competition of having a certain body type. And I just wish that maybe there were more people who promoted just, it's okay to have your body type. It's okay to not be the curviest in the bunch. It's okay to not have the biggest bum in the world. It's okay to not have any boobs. I don't have none. And I'm okay with it. I miss the times where just regular bodies were the thing. Like, there really wasn't like a forefront of what your body should look like. If that's how if you were shaped as straight as a pencil, then that was just your body type. And if someone considered you attractive or beautiful, that's on them. You know what I mean? Nobody could come in and tell you like you need to snatch up your waist and fix your ass. You know what I mean? Or there was no pressures of feeling like I have to have this particular body type. I feel like all booties matter, all boobies matter. I feel like all body shapes matter. That should really be what we're promoting on the internet. That's what we should be promoting for younger girls. That's what we should be promoting for other women. Not for other women to look like other women, but for other women to embrace who and how and what they are. And so I felt the need to come on here and just talk to you guys briefly about my journey on being skinny and how I felt, and just like the comments that are made to skinnier women. And I think that it gets overshadowed because slimmer women don't come on the internet to complain about comments, to complain about things that they have been told. And so I just wanted to bring light to that. Also too, like, I have talked to men who had openly said with their mouth how like, yeah, by the time like I'm done with you or by the time we get together, like, you gonna be thick. Sir, did I tell you I wanted to be thick? You don't, like, who are you to project or impose your ideas of what you feel like my body should be? It's either you like me for what I look like now or you don't. And a couple of men have done that. And I'm not saying like I got upset, but I was just like, why do you feel the need to want to change my body type? You found me attractive without all the extra things. So why is that a thing? Why is that like a goal you're trying to have? Like, ew. I just want to leave you guys with knowing that you're beautiful the way that you are. If you want to fix certain things about yourself and work on certain things about yourself, work on them for you, not for anyone else, any outside person, any Instagram baddie, any social media baddie. No, do it because that's what you want to do. Don't let society dictate or narrate or create this narration of what your body type should be and what is considered a beautiful body type. I'm probably gonna get lit up in the comments by people because there are some people who just, this is gonna fly over their head, but it's all good. We can have a discussion down in the comments. I don't care. But I love you guys. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And I already said that, so goodbye.